Hey guys, Flamin' Shark back with a review for episodes 34, 35, and 36 of Hunter x Hunter. Not a lot to say here. I just want to bang this out real quick because this video is also going up a bit later than I wanted to. Um, I don't really have the time. I'm doing stuff and I'm going to try to squeeze this in with all the stuff I'm doing right now. But these were really cool episodes. We finished up Heaven's Arena arc. Kilua basically pops up to the other two guys. Sadaso Sadaso runs away, and then Guido and the other guy whose name I don't know. He basically goes up to them and basically tells them like, "Hey, don't fuck around, no cheating or anything," and threatens them. And then Gon and Kilua kick their asses. And Hisoka basically says, "Okay, I'm ready. You want to fight me, Gon? Let's do it." And so that's pretty much the first episode. It moves on into the second episode, the True Pass, where Gon and Kilua and Zushi all learn more about aura types and like different and like how there's six main aura types and how and basically how they work kind of like a hit chart and the various ways that they affect your ability to do stuff, and it's this whole thing and like the different things you can do with your nen. And they basically when they figure out how to do it, Wing reveals that this was like the final test, the secret final test of the hunter exam and the secret hunter exam, and that they passed. Well, Gon passed, and now he's officially a hunter because you need to know how to properly use Nen to truly be a hunter. So if you take the hunter exam and you already know Nen, you just have to pass the regular hunter exam and then you're a hunter. And despite the fact they give you the hunter license, you still need to be able to use Nen. So basically, once you learn about Nen, they'll let you do it. And that's kind of the thing where it's like they don't want to teach Nen willy-nilly because it's so dangerous, so they only teach Nen to people who pass the hunter exam. Now, some people still figure it out anyways, and obviously Kilua is technically one of these people because he was taught about Nen, despite the fact that he's technically not a hunter. And Wing actually recommended to him that you should take the hunter exam again when the next year. You know, he's saying like you obviously will pass and you should be a hunter and all that stuff. And then the fight begins, Gon versus Hisoka, and the big Hisoka does a lot of shit, and then Gon does his floor tile rip off the ground thing, and he ends up getting a punch in to Hisoka. And that was the moment where Gon pulled out the 44 badge from the hunter exam and threw it over to Hisoka and said, "Here you go," because that goes back to that where it said basically when you're able to punch me in the face, I'll take back the thing and the badge. And I do wonder if the badge is going to come into play again later on down the line, or if that's just the end of the story with the badge. But either way, very symbolic moment in the series to see Gon toss Hisoka the badge and Hisoka to say, "Okay, I'll keep it." It wasn't. I think it was actually Gon's badge. Because Hisoka gave it back to Gon, and Gon was like, "No, you took it. I don't want it." And yeah, that was the whole thing, I'm pretty sure. And I think that's pretty much where episode 9, sorry, I'm looking at a little synopsis here, and it has episode 9 of the arc, where episode 35 cut off. I don't remember anything else happening before we got to episode 36, which was a big debt and a small kick. And then Hisoka does a bunch of just talking to Gon and distracting him while using his powers, his bungee gum and all that. And they keep fighting. And basically the referee was kind of playing this fight very much in a way where he was awarding points easier than your typical ref would in a fight, because he didn't want Gon to get hurt and he was trying to protect the competitors as much as possible. So he was giving out points to both Gon and Hisoka in a way that to moments where he wouldn't necessarily normally do so. So the score was 11-4, but you could even argue the score should have been 10-0. But all the same, he was giving out a lot of points to both people that probably weren't like full-blown points, because he was trying to protect Gon. And that makes sense, even though, to be fair, it was a little potato. But, and then, so after the fight, Hisoka's obviously won, but Gon comes out of it pretty much okay. And Hisoka basically says, you did a great job. I'm really impressed. You know, I love how much you've grown. And he basically tells him the next time we'll fight, it'll be in the real world with real world rules where we'll be fighting for our lives. And, you know, that sets up the idea that the next time we get Hisoka versus Gon, it's going to be the real shit, which again, a real fight, fighting for your life, you know, the full drama and all that stuff, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic to see. I'm sure that'll be one of the best moments of the entire series. I mean, even this, you know, which was a fight way before Gon's ready, even though Gon's grown so much, and it was still, you know, at least up to this point, probably my favorite fight of the entire series so far. So it really was a great way to end the Heavens Arena arc, and yeah, you know, it's pretty cool. And then after that, you have Gon and Killua pretty much say their goodbyes to Zushi and Wing. You know, I'm excited to see them again in the future, especially Wing. I mean, Zushi's kind of cute, but I don't have that much for him. I did really like Wing, though. I thought Wing was really cool, so I'm definitely slightly looking forward to Wing more so than Zushi, but I think it'll be cool to see them. And basically it ends with Gon deciding he's going to go back home to Whale Island. Clearly he's going to go to Whale Island before the York news stuff happens, and Killua's like, I'll come with you. And so that's what happens. Pretty good stuff. That pretty much sums up these episodes. There's really not much else to say. So yeah, you know, like I said, I'm just, you know, links are down below in the description. There's a 720p mega link, a 1080p mega link, and the BitChute link. So for those of you who don't like using the BitChute link but aren't like completely 100% behind getting a 1080p version of the file, there will be a 720p version that's smaller. It's like a little over 2 gigabytes, so it's a much smaller file on Mega. But yeah, you know. So anyways, that's all I got to say. Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.